All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. We're officially back. I know I've been taking some days off, and a lot of people are wondering where is Crypto ZX. But sometimes, guys, you just gotta take a little bit of time off. And of course, if you guys did watch my video just the other day regarding Solana, I mentioned as to why I was away. But let's talk about ICP. The internet computer protocol family is absolutely insane, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys for continuously showing so much love on the updates. So continue supporting, and I will continue to bring out these updates for you guys. So we're going to start off with ICP today, and then I'm going to do the other updates later on. If we're looking at ICP today, it's up 7.5%. But speaking about being up, you guys can pretty much see the entire market right now is in green, and that is of course due to BTC bouncing back above $40,000 today, which is a huge plus point. A lot of massive FUD recently, a lot of people talking negative about the entire space, but that is to be expected, right? There's going to be times where we do see cool-offs, and when we do tend to see those cool-offs, that's where you really start to see who is serious about this market and who actually doesn't understand the market at all. But if we're looking at ICP, it's up 7.3%, but that's not what I want to be talking about. I'm going to be talking about the price, because even though I've been away, I've been focusing very, very closely on ICP's price, and it's doing something very, very interesting, which of course I'm going to share with you guys right now in this update. So let's waste no more time and talk about that. So if we're looking at ICP's price today, it's currently sitting at $11.25. As mentioned, it's up 7.6% over the past 24 hours in USD comparative. It's also up 5.9% in Bitcoin comparative over the past 24 hours. We're seeing its market cap back above $5 billion, to be exact, $5.15 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume is currently sitting at 172.5 million. Not bad at all. But that's not what we're here for. We're here to discuss what exactly is happening with the price. So I'm going to share that with you guys. But before I do get into it, as always, just a quick disclaimer for everyone: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So of course, we're going to start off with BTC. So Bitcoin did go below that 40K mark, which we were speaking about. If you've been watching my updates on a day-to-day basis, I was saying there is going to come a time where we do see whales come and manipulate the markets. And of course, there was a CME future gap at 39,000, which got closed, which is huge. It got closed, and since then the market has been picking up. So today, Wednesday, we have seen the market picking up. Saw it almost go up to $41,000, but great momentum with BTC. But at the same time, what you guys want to be noticing right now is that there is significant resistance coming up on the way around 40,630. That's exactly where we stopped out today. But if we're able to get above that, especially if we're able to reclaim $42,000 today, that is going to be a really good thing for the entire market, in my opinion. And we could see a push coming towards the upside, in the immediate short term. But again, Bitcoin needs to be focused on. And again, this should give you an indication why Bitcoin price momentum is so important. But that is for BTC. I want to be focusing on Bitcoin Dominance Index as well. So we know that Bitcoin Dominance Index has been pulling down pretty much since the beginning of this year. We've seen the Bitcoin Dominance Index just going down, and we saw it bottom out at 51%, but seeing it pick up right now. And of course, there was uncertainty due to BTC price momentum. But remember, one thing I want you guys to be focusing on is during this dip, during this cool off for BTC, usually what happens is people start getting bearish, and bearish momentum was literally at its all-time high over the last 2 to 3 days. I kid you not. So what happens in these times is people tend to start shorting. People tend to expect that there is going to be more downside, and a lot of shorts start piling up. But what we tend to see smart money do is they tend to do the opposite, and that's what we're starting to see happen. And a lot of shorts are being liquidated right now, and I would not be surprised. Again, hear me out. I would not be surprised if BTC is able to claim above $42,000 to shake out massive amounts of shorts that have been piling up. So this is once again another continuous reminder that why you do not want to be leverage trading. But if we're looking at ICP, that is what people want to know. So internet computer had a significant pullback as well, but what I want you guys to be focusing on is something very, very important. I've seen the comments, people that have seen ICP dropping and all of a sudden negative comments flowing in. When the market is pumping, when ICP is pumping, when any project is pumping, people are really, really excited. People are never talking negative. But, when the market starts cooling off, people start changing their overall outlook. And you can pretty much see this for yourself. ICP bottomed out at $9.74 during this cool off. And let me tell you the significance of this. What if I told you this was beautiful? You can pretty much see we retested this support line, and we know the significance of this resistance before as we were breaking towards the upside late last year. You guys can see that exact same spot, which came as a level of support for us today, was a resistance back in the day. So of course it has turned into support line, and it showed us the significance that, this resistance, when it switched into support, that it is a significant level of support. You can see this for yourself. If people had their buy orders placed in around this $9.74 mark, guess what? They're up right instantly above 15%. And ICP is back to $11 in a snap of a finger. And this is why it's a continuous reminder. If you have done your due diligence, research, and have invested what you can afford to lose, you do not want to be shaken out. You do not want to be shaken out during these times like we have seen it. These times will come. This is not the first time, and this is definitely not the last time. This is crypto. Welcome to the crypto land. This happens continuously, but as long as you know what you're doing, you will be fine. But at the same time, now that you're holding your thinking your portfolio is going to make you a massive amounts of money coming into the next 12 to 15 months, and if you don't have an exit strategy in place, then you're doing everything wrong. Like in this time around, you want to, make an exit strategy where you're going to be locking in profits, where you will be confident to pull out positions. Because telling you right now, guys, you want to make that strategy and be mentally prepared for that now, because when the parabolic season begins, that's where people tend to let their brain and overall emotions get to themselves, and you do not want to get into those emotions, because there's sophisticated investors, the ones that know this market, that will be locking in profits, and you want to lock in your profits at a perfect time. But what I'm seeing with ICP is beautiful bounce. Like I said, we have resistance coming in the way, but main target is to be above $11.78 resistance. As you guys know, I've continuously spoke about this resistance. We need to see the price of ICP actually going above there. As long as it's able to close above there, big thumbs up, and I think we will slowly but surely start heading towards, of course, that crazy important target at $16 mark. And around this time, the amount of people that were excited about ICP were insane, and saying, I missed out, I wish I was picking it up around here. Well, that price is literally back. So if you were interested, you've done your due diligence and research, and you want to dollar cost average in, now is the time, rather than picking it up around that $16 price point. But at the end of the day, you guys do what works for you. I'm liking what I'm seeing, loving the way it bounced off of this level of support. Again, should give you an indication that these are not some random lines that are drawn on the charts. But that is it for today's update. Love each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for your support. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.